Sadly, this debate has been skewed in a different way because of the fallacies and the lies have been told. Honorable Speaker, I have seen some members and members of the public say that the bill introduces taxation on cancer patients. I have gone through the bill word by word, clause by clause, and there is absolutely nothing on this bill that mentions about cancer patients. These falsehoods to emotionalize our members of the public is immoral, is wrong, and it is very distasteful. We have seen a lot of contestation, especially by our young people, that there is introduced taxation on digital content creation. Honorable Speaker, this is far from truth. In fact, the bill proposes to exclude content creation that does not lead to money generation. The rejection of this bill will make our content creators worse off than they are in the current provisions of the law. The current provision of the Finance Act talks about content creation even when it is not monetized. The bill proposes to delete content creation that is not monetized, and that is a fact of the matter. So for our content creators, rejection of this bill means that you'll be worse off than we were last year or that we were in the moment. I've watched the debate on sanitary towels and diapers. Honorable Speaker, I grew up during napkin times when children used to be napped with napkins. And I've seen how diapers has revolutionized and modernized our women. A few years ago, Honorable Speaker, the quality of a good mother and a good wife was known by how well she washed the napkins for her children. They used to soak them at night with jig, with hot water, and tire their hands to wash them white. And when neighbors would pass, they would watch how white they are, and the quality of that wife and mother was based on how white those napkins are. Therefore, where we are in diapers, we have greatly revolutionized and given dignity to our wives and to our mothers. What this bill proposes is to give them more dignity by making them use diapers and sanitary towels that they can be good quality, that are affordable, and we can sustain their safety. That is why we are saying that let us use our own locally manufactured products. Honorable Speaker, how much do we hate ourselves as Kenyans that we demonize our capacity to manufacture here locally? How much do we hate our young people that would rather export these jobs to India and China and not have them here in Kenya, Honorable Speaker? We have seen the government allocate resources to ensure we have free sanitary towels for our school-going children. How much do we hate us that do we hate ourselves that we want this money to go to India and China and not to our locally manufactured and not to our local manufacturers here in Kenya, Honorable Speaker? These arguments came last year. And Honorable Speaker, this House made two, just to emphasize, two difficult decisions. One of them was imposing import duty and excise duty on imported furniture. As we speak, Honorable Speaker, that tax and policy measure has seen the furniture being used in this country, being locally manufactured and creating jobs for young people. If you go to the big furniture shops, like tiles and carpets and the others, they have all started local assembly and local manufacture of furniture. And therefore, the furniture that we are using, courtesy of the Finance Act of 2023, is what is made here locally, Honorable Speaker. Last year, we zero-rated local assembly of mobile phones. As a result, we are producing 400,000 phones every day for the external market. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, it means and demonstrates that giving tax incentives to manufacturers leads to the growth of local manufacturing and continues with the mantle of Buy Kenya, Build Kenya. Honorable Speaker, This bill proposes to exempt pensions payment, to increase pension payments to be tax exempt for salaried people from 20,000 to 30,000. Rejection of this bill, Honorable Speaker, will mean that these pension contributions to take care of us when we get old is going to be tax exempt, and therefore Kenyans will be worse off if this bill is rejected, if the amendments as proposed in the bill. On pay as you earn, Honorable Speaker, all statutory deductions, which are housing levy, chief, and NSSF, have been proposed in the report of this committee to be tax allowable for pay as you earn. Rejection of this bill as amended by this committee would mean that our salaried Kenyans will have less disposable income to take home if this bill as amended is going to be rejected. Honorable Speaker, on the ease of doing business, if you have sales that are that are above 5 million shillings, you are subject to VAT registration. This bill and the report of this committee recommends increasing this from 5 million to 8 million shillings. Therefore, rejection of this bill will, as amended by the committee, will make it more difficult for our businesses. Honorable Speaker, you heard the complaints on eating systems last year for our avocado farmers and for the young traders. This bill, as proposed with the proposed amendment by the committee, is exempting subsistence farmers and SMEs with a turnover of less than 1 million shillings from...
Yes, order. Jared Okello, what is the point of order? And under what standing order are you raising? Give him the mic.